about that, how are you going to know what a conversion is? What numbers to even start calculating? You have to think about when people are just getting interested in your business, and then when they're going into the position where they're making a decision on your business, and then when they go into the position of purchasing on your, you have to know, and you have to mentally go through that full process of your buyer's journey to know what areas can you improve, do you need to work with, do you need to consider something else, maybe revamp something. So I think, as you mentioned earlier, the buyer's journey is really important and extremely helpful for a person to go through that. And it is something that's specific to every business. One thing that I did was actually go on to Google diagrams and just literally outline every aspect of my business. Okay, what are the different ways that a person can find me? Can they find me on Facebook, Instagram? Am I going to networking events? Everything that kind of puts people into my funnel. And once they enter into my funnel, what's their next stage? What's the next ask? Where's the next place that I want to put them? And just going through that process was so transformative for me, for my business, because like you, I was used to word of mouth referrals because I come from the real estate world. And here in Texas, I don't know where everyone is from, but in Texas, we operate on networking events. So it's just like, and I work for a very large real estate investment educational company. So I'm used to being on stage with hundreds of people in the audience. And when you're on stage, people are meeting you after that. So there is no stop, wait a minute, let me calculate, how many people were here versus how. You don't think about that stuff. So actually outlining for your business, where's all the business coming from, where's it going, it was something totally different that I had to do when I was going from working a 9 to 5 to working full-time for myself. Because again, when you work that 9 to 5 or you work for someone else's, because a lot of people do that. Like, for example, you said a beauty salon owner, you may have worked in someone else's shop and felt like you could do it better, so you branch off on your own. It's easy to see how, oh yeah, I can do this, but at no point in time did you actually take a second and think, okay, so where are these people going to come from? And when they come in here, how do I keep them? How do I convince them to go from a style to a continuous repeat customer? People don't outline that. So I think buyer's journey is extremely important. And it's something that most people don't talk about. That we talk about business plans, and it's important because it is important, as we've all outlined. We talk about social media marketing, which is important, but those are pieces of what a buyer's journey is. There's more to that. And the thing that I found that gives the most insight on what you need to be doing is outlining your buyer's journey. And there are very few, even for entrepreneurs that I know who have business plans, very few of them have that buyer's journey outlined in that business plan.
Yeah. I mean, I
No,
think that's the big part that you touched on, just having a business plan. And I mean, just having a plan in general. When you wake up on your Saturday morning, right, you don't just waste it. You're thinking, all right, I got to go to the grocery store. I got to get gas. I got to do this. And you're thinking about the numbers along with it. So that way you can, all right, well, let me check my account. Cool. You know what? This bill didn't come out yet. This on auto pay. So I think LaShay, you just broke down the perfect reason why somebody does need a business plan, just on that why situation. Because I can wake up and say I'm gonna do something, but even if I like with Mr. Jones, what he was saying, I think in a lot of like network marketing spaces, you don't have to worry about it because the business plan was already made technically for you. But at some point in time, there was still a business plan that explains what you're gonna do